Finally got there, ladies and gentlemen. You see I wear the head cam and I have the band. I can try to take it off. Like this band that goes around the back of the camera. I now have it fully squeezed as hard as it'll go from just wear. Every once in a while, every few years, my GoPro bands are just, they keep getting tightened and tightened and tightened and tightened and they can't tighten anymore. So now it's time to get a new one. That's sad. Anyway, thing arrived in the mail, but also I went shopping and there's a not quite local, it's quite a drive, German supermarket. So I'm gonna unpack my German supermarket just to show you all why the German food shopping experience is the best. Prodigy Thunder on the own M1P, on Blonde Jojo's, on the Purple Asylum cable, because that's how you shop, bitch. Anyway, this is $120 in food. Since it's German, they have fresh baked pretzels. I want to get there like 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, whenever the fuck they finish making these pretzels. Because even like cold and hard, that's a fucking excellent pretzel. Some mayo. Weiss, golden honey barbecue. Golden potato honey barbecue. Never seen those before. This place is really interesting because it's got interesting foodstuffs. Like Weiss potato chips. See those everywhere. Golden potato honey barbecue? Don't see that anywhere. Organic baby carrots. Like $1.29 or some ridiculously low price. Of course, a loaf of ciabatta bread because Germany and bread, all right? I went to Munich once, now I'm just obsessed. Combino by Lidl. Lidl is the brand name of the supermarket. Here is rotini. 1 ounce, it's a 16-ounce bag, so it's not Italian made, I don't think. Is it made in Italy? Product of Canada. Fuck. A king-size Kit Kat bar, because. Mini marshmallows, because I've got sweet potatoes in there. This brand, Castlewood Reserve, is the best, and I'm serious. You could take Boar's Head and you could punt those fucks right into the next stratosphere. These pre-cut Castlewood Reserves are always the best cold cuts. Smoked honey turkey breast and uncured honey ham. Honey, I got a lot of honey going on today. Like literally, this ham is the best ham I've ever had, hands down. Italiamo, tricolor trattole, Durham wheat bubba, 16 ounces. I love the barcode. You could tell it's a German supermarket, by the way, because of the way it's laid out. The ceiling is higher on the side of the store with the cold food, so the heat can rise above it. It's very German. Where are you made? Imported from Italy. Those are really nice looking tricolored. This with like a cream sauce is gonna be fantastic. Put that right there. I bought this for the Princess Pasta. Hi Pasta, you probably saw this already in real life, but yes, this is the day I bought you gluten-free seasoned breadcrumbs. Don't know how they're gluten-free. Let's see what the main ingredient is. Gluten-free crumbs, rice flour, raisin juice concentrate, honey, again, salt, grated Pecorino Romano cheese, which I always add more cheese to my pre-made breadcrumbs. They don't put the cheese as the most expensive part. So grate your own cheese, add it to your breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs immediately approved. Salt, cultures, parsley flakes, spices. It says onion in there, but don't tell Pasta that. But yeah, I'm interested to try those. Pineapple chunks, because I miss the garbage pail. Because Flavor Country is where we all live. There's a really white looking one. Fuck, that's sweet. They had... In fact, I posted to the Z Cooks Consortium. If you're not supporting me on Patreon for my reviews, the Z Cooks Consortium has its own Patreon, $5 a month, gets you into the chat. It's basically all you get. It's the perk you get a chat.
Ricotta and fig, mozzarella, eggplant and cheese, smoked ham and salmon, shrimp and burrata, truffle and mushroom, gorgonzola, cheese and walnut, spinach and cheese, pecorino romano and honey. Got cheese and asparagus, 5 cheese, gotta try 5 cheese, spinach and buffalo, peppermint and black pepper.
All of that was different flavors of these raviolis. So I got the 5 cheese, the ricotta cheese and spinach, which is a classic, And these pecorino romano cheese and honey. Again, honey is a theme. I didn't even see this as I was buying it. I also got these Del Monte melon trio spears. Again, this is my excuse to, and these were cheap. This was like $2. $2. I know a melon probably cost you $1, but so fresh. Home Crogotta cheese, premium cheese by Lidl. So this is their brand. It'd be interesting to try this tonight with dinner. Honeydew. Wait, that honeydew? Melons are new to me. Oh, I also buy their expensive High Meadow organic whole milk because I keep running out of the glass bottle whole milk that I buy. And that shit, when I buy one of these, this bottle costs me $8 at the store. And it's a $3 deposit. So I'm paying $5 for half a gallon. This whole gallon in plastic is $6.80. Boom. And it tastes just as good as the glass bottle stuff. In fact, I might fill up 2 glass bottles with that so I feel like glass holds it better because the glass gets cold and it holds it there instead of the plastic just sort of transferring. I find the glass bottle superior. That's all you gotta know. Oh my God, it's a salad. It's an everything chopped kit salad. Keep in mind, all this was $120. We got green beans, Eat Smart green beans, washed and prepped. Although that one's not cut. The stem is still on that one. That's annoying. Frozen. Oh shit, was previously frozen. Get it back in the freezer. Steamable, chopped spinach by Lidl. Southwest chopped salad kit. We got 2 salads, motherfucker. Fuck you. Salads. Now, here's the part where you're gonna be like, holy fuck, Zeos, it was $120 and you got meat? Boom! Grobbles. That's the nickname I have for my penis. Grobbles premium meat since 1883. Flat cut cornbread beef brisket. This was $18.73. A piece of black Angus inside skirt steak. I rejected the really big one and I got the smaller one. This was $8.92. Slap my meat on the counter. I bought their Italian hot premium sausage by Lidl as a heart with the American flag. Let's see if it's really hot. I gotta know if it's hot. I bought a meatball mix. Straussburger since New York, 1865. I really do want to make meatballs. Like I'm obsessed with meatballs and I want to make my own meatball recipe. I got some fucking Wagyu ground beef. This was $6. There was a Angus one for $5 and this one for $6. Like 30. And so I bought this and this, and I gotta mix them all together, so I'll make like a Wagyu meatball, an extra beefy Wagyu meatball, and then finally, salad macaroni by Lidl. I'm gonna try this right now, because I can tell you one thing, as a native New Yorker, as someone from Yonkers in Westchester County, there is one and only macaroni salad that exists, and you don't know why you like it, because it's not traditional, but Sally Sherman's is like this, like vinegary, like bitter macaroni salad, but it's amazing. You swallow it without even chewing. This is acceptable. This tastes like German potato salad, but the macaroni salad. All right. I'm not gonna feel the urge to buy that again, but there it is. So all this for $120. Oh God, it arrived. So, all right, now we have a story time. Besides, I wore this hat out today. I said, I'm going for it. I'm going with the military green condor hat with the fucking girl in Panzer. I forget which character that is, but she's adorable. Giving like the peace sign, like it'll either start up a conversation or make people not talk to me, which is perfect. I don't think you're gonna get anyone hating you. This is a perfect example of what you need to do in your life. You either need to be weird enough that you attract people that are the same weirdness and you have friends, or be weird enough that at the same time, while that's happening, people who are normies back the fuck away from you and you don't have to talk to them. It's perfect balance. brownies. Chocolate brownies. Coffee chocolate brownies. I ate that much of it last night at like 8 p.m. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm still feeling the chocolate brownies with the coffee in it. So if you guys know anything about me, which you probably do because you're watching this stupid fucking channel, my friend Sushi introduced me to this stuff. It was in a different packet at the time. The G7 Coffee Mix 3-in-1 Instant Coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but occasionally I would come up here and brew a cup because I needed to get like 7 or 8 reviews done. And it was like a tradition, and I would add milk and sugar, a lot of sugar, and then I would add like a little bit of cocoa powder or Nesquik, and then I would add a little bit of butter, really try to get that coffee to be tolerable. And then I was on a vacation. I was actually a friend for his daughter's wedding. Not daughter's wedding, daughter's birthday. She's like 7. 3, I forget what she is. Coffee, back to coffee. He's like, hey, you want some coffee? And my friend Ryan is a coffee snob. And I'm like, sure, make me coffee, figuring he's gonna pull out a fucking gravity extractor and like the flux capacitor is gonna make me coffee. He pulls out 2 packets of this shit, puts them in a cup of water, hands it to me, don't need anything, don't need sugar, don't need milk, fucking best coffee I've ever had in my life. I found the 2 times stronger version. You need to put 2 of them in there because it only requires 75 milliliters of a fucking actual thing. So anyway, I buy that shit, I make coffee. I'm like, oh, good coffee. Then I'm like, well, what if I just take this powder, because it's an instant mix, what if I add it to my chocolate milk in the morning? My Carnation's Instant Breakfast. Works. Adds a hint of coffee flavor and gives you the caffeine of half a cup of coffee because I only put 1 in there. Well, yesterday for a live stream, I said, I'm gonna put 6 packets, which will be 3 cups of coffee, equivalent, into my brownies. And it changed the consistency a little bit. It's a little bit more, it's actually hardened up pretty good. The flavor is still very brownie flavor. Like it doesn't taste like, oh, you dumped coffee in there. In fact, I hardly taste any difference from the standard thing. All I know is I was wired till 3 in the fucking morning. Before all that happened, I purchased the G7 Strong X2 Coffee Mix 3-in-1. With badass people riding motorcycles on it. Where the fuck's my knife? I'm not gonna mainline this into my veins. Ah! But maybe I will. So, let me see how many milliliters it says to put this into, because the other one is 75. Oh God. Vietnam, by the way. This is all made in Vietnam. Code will be printed next by expiry date. Ingredients. First ingredient, sugar. Second ingredient, non-dairy creamer. Add 90 milliliters of hot water. Hot coffee and iced coffee, 50 millimeters. Wait. This gives me hot and cold coffee ingredient, like sizes. Do you do the same? This one's 75. This one says 90 milliliters of water. So this is stronger, and it also is more powder, I could tell that much. But it also gives me an iced coffee and says add 50 milliliters of hot water. So you could either add more or less water for this one than this one, depending if you're going iced or not. Anyway, we're gonna leave one of these right here. And in about 4 weeks, when this brownie thing finishes, maybe we'll try the strong coffee. In the interim, putting this stuff away. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing to Z Reviews Unboxing. Boxing. Support Z Cooks. Although that money goes to my sister, not to me. But she needs it because fucking New York. And she doesn't have a German grocery store where you can get everything for fucking basically free. All right, we're here. Hi. Swede, what are you looking at? I fed you already. This fucking cat, he wants the Shiba. He looks like the cat from the Shiba commercial, and apparently that's the fucking food he wants. So I bought one thing because the Drake was sick, and I put down the Shiba, and he was like, this is all the food I will eat now, and he just looks at other food. I hate when cats do that. Anyway, I bought a bulb. I know, we're back to fucking bulbs. I bought a single smart Wi-Fi 90 watt equivalent LED RGB light bulb. You'll see. We're getting there. And I bought a Feit electric, which I actually like the brand Feit electric. I've been so into bulbs, I know the brands now. Let's see, this thing got a cover on it. Nope. It is an indoor-outdoor bulb. Plastic, but it looks like metal. Plastic, but it's plastic. No glass on this. I don't think there's anything else in the box. I am gonna have to figure out the app, but let's just plug it in where it's going. I hear you, IT man. God, he just got out of the blackout. I got out of it a couple hours ago. 27 hours of heating, a shower, and cooking 6 gallons. Damn, that was pretty fucking solid. So, welcome to my guest bathroom. And this bulb freaks out, and this bulb is just a normal bulb. But I'm gonna take out this normal bulb. Hopefully I could fit this other bulb in it because it's fat. I'm gonna put this Wi-Fi bulb. Oh, come on, fit. She's not gonna fit. She's not gonna fit, son of a bitch. Which means I'm gonna have to, hold on, take this off. The other bulbs fit in my master bathroom. Do you know they sold these extensions? You didn't know that. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell my guests that I have this in here. Although it's pretty fucking obvious now that it's sticking down too fucking... I gotta be able to get that in there without the extension. That's actually much better. Spotlights. Okay, yeah, it's doing a thing. I guess it wants me to do a thing with like setting it up and then changing the RGB, but I have no idea how to do that. So I'll come back next time and we'll talk about that because that's I can't stop blinking. All right, I installed the app, the Feit electric app, and it found color light. I'm gonna edit this to be called Gassed RGB. I don't know if there's gonna be another one. Spell it right. I'll put a space there. Pretty sure that name is gonna be the one you yelled Alexa to do things with. Okay, cool. Done. It's now loading every coffee maker, washing machine, microwave, refrigerator. Okay, so we got brightness control. Obviously, that would not be as important with the other bulb installed. Then we have soft white, which is what it's on. White. That's actually a pretty subtle change between soft white and white. Daylight. It does a daylight bulb setting, and then a recent color. Ooh, that red is very dull. That is not doing even a little bit more. I wanted to do like colors. This is kind of lame. I guess if I unscrew this bulb, it would be better. But it's like, I wanted it to be an accent and like take over. This is those other random bulbs I bought were much brighter. Oh, you can have how much saturation you want of that color. So you only want to slightly set it like yellow, slightly yellow. Ew, no one wants that. Pink, red. Apparently you can go to music, you could schedule things, you could put in effects. Strobe effect. Solid strobe. Ah, it's not doing anything. Fade. Anyway, this bulb is definitely not bright enough. The one thing I've learned is that is now just kind of doing its thing. I'm going to set it back to... If I can see the white that's bright. That is what I was looking for like when it's not doing party mode in my bathroom for parties. But I would like it to do more like color. That's like 1,000, it's like 10% of its white brightness. So I guess I don't recommend it if you're looking for the actual color bulb. There are cheaper bulbs that have just remote controls you pointed at that do way better. Way, way better.